So how we doing, guys? Welcome, it's Kraken here with Supercule, and we're going to try a brand new game today. We're going to do Raft. We've only played this once before. We did it as a little experiment just so we could learn something about the game before we dived straight in. We're going to do this as a little mini series. We're just basically filling in the void, the little gap. We're all waiting for Alpha 19, but we just thought we'd do something a little bit different. We're still going to be playing the fists only, but that is a very slow progression. So we're going to do that one, and we're going to give this one a little bit of a go as well. So the whole idea of this game is basically to build a raft out of all the scraps and all the stuff you find in the sea. It's a survival type game. It's quite intense, actually. Your hunger and thirst really difficult. Actually, we found this quite full on to get us started. So we're going to go into a new world. We're going to play it on normal difficulty. We'll call this Kraken versus Jaws, because you've got a big shark in here that always wants to eat you, and he's just a general pain. So here we go, guys, into the game, and this is basically it. You start off with this little 2x2 wooden raft, and the sea is very polluted. The sea is full of rubbish, which is not good in real life, but for us right now this is very good. So we've got this hook, and basically to begin with we just got to try and get ourselves a load of resources. There are islands, there are other ships that we can jump onto, and there's a lot of things you can do in this game. But to get us started, we're just going to be trying to get ourselves some of these things. So at the moment we have no mast, we have no sail, we can't choose what direction we're going in. So we're just going to get these resources. You can pick things straight up, like that, straight out of the water. We need some plastic. There we go. These leaves help you make rope. There we go, a bit of plastic. So we're helping, doing our bit for the environment as well. And there he is. You can see Jaws down there in the background. So the first things we're going to need, if you get that barrel, these barrels have got loads of things in them. So, oh, you can see out there in the distance, so there's a little island as well. Right. So the first things that I need to get is we're going to need to get ourselves a weapon, a wooden spear. So we need 8 planks and a few bits of rope. So we've got 2 bits of rope now, and we need to make that. So we need some wood. Because in a minute, Jaws is going to start trying to eat our raft. I need 1 more plank, and I can get a spear. So there we go. No, I need another leaf. So we're heading straight towards an island at the moment. There we go. Yes, there's our leaf.
Big island.
There we go. So I've now got my spear. I'm going to put that into number 1. Put my hook into number 2. Right, there we go. So now if Jaws comes, we can just poke the bugger in the eye. Try and get rid of him that way. I don't know if he comes if you're still a single size, a normal size raft, 2x2. So the next thing we need to do, because you can see already my thirst is nearly halfway already. So we need to build ourselves. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Get my spear out. Come on, you little bugger. Right, here we go. So we're actually right next to an island, but we can't really do anything at the moment with this island because we haven't got an anchor. We've got no way of stopping, and if I jump onto that island, I guarantee you Supercule will be sailing off without me. So we can make an anchor in the game. We need to worry about our hunger and our thirst. So we need a simple purifier. So we need a bit more plastic, a few more leaves, and a bit more wood. So how are you going with the resources? Where's he gone?
Eggs. Oh, got watermelon.
Well, you right? So Supercule's jumped onto the island, as you can see, and I'm sailing away from him. So I have no way of controlling this boat. So
oh, shark just bit my head off.
Oh, nice.
I'm back now. I just wanted to see what was on it. Should have built an axe and cut down some trees, but I got a couple of watermelons anyway.
So watermelons are really good for you first. So you can get bitten a couple of times by the shark. Here he is.
I've got next to no health.
That will go up slowly. I can't believe we both missed that barrel. Oh.
I'm throwing it as far as I can. No, can't reach
here
it.
we go. Right, there we go. So I'm now going to make a simple purifier. We both need to make an empty cup, so we need a bit more plastic.
I've just made a grill.
Oh, you've made a grill? Good stuff. Oh, I need to make a hammer as well, so I can repair these bits. So we need a bit more rope. There we go. We need to start expanding our raft. So there is a night and day mode on this game. As you can see, it's slowly starting to get darker, so we're not going to record through the night time. There are beds you can make, so you haven't, so you can sleep through the night time, but your keep saying funga for some strange reason. Your hunger and your thirst do go down of a night time, even if you're sleeping. So something to bear in mind. Both going for the same barrel there. So we need to build this hammer to repair our little raft that we've got here. We're going to need to build a fishing rod shortly as well.
I need one more leaf for that.
You need one more leaf for that? Okay, ideal. Right, so sorry it's pitch black dark, but I am now dying from dehydration. So I've got my mug here. So I'm going to put that, and I've had to make the hammer to repair our little raft. So we can now pick up some salt water and put that into our water purifier, and we can also put some planks into here. And we must have a lighter or something, because that is now going to purify water for us. So there we have it. We have the sunrise coming up there in the distance. The night times get really, really dark. So we've got this water purifier here to keep our water levels nice and high, which is all good. So I'm going to drink myself some water. And we've also made ourselves a little barbecue over there as well. So we can have some fish at the moment, because Supercule's built a little fishing rod. So he's like a little garden gnome over there doing our fishing for us, which is very nice. We need to expand this raft though. This is tiny. We're not going to be able to survive on something so small. So I've got my hammer, and we're going to start making this a little bit bigger now. So let's work our way around, and we out already. We need some more planks. So yeah, you can eventually kill that shark. Oh, 2 feet over there. So we can kill him in the end, but he does come back. So just repair the damage he has done. The durability on your tools do go down. As you can see, my spear is only on half health now, and got 3 quarters left, and this is a second hook, so you've always got to make sure that you build yourself a new hook before you actually break yours, else you're going to really struggle to get your resources in. Right, so we can now build ourselves a research table. So there we go, there's no building time, it's all done instantly, and we're now going to place this down. So let's rotate you around a little bit so you're facing us. Now if the shark does manage to take out one of these, that will destroy our table, so that's why we need to constantly be expanding this raft. Now to research, we just need to place one of each item into here. So that's taking a piece of wood, a leaf in here, research that, and we can now learn how to make ourselves a chair. Put our plastic in there. Research that, and we can now make a table. Do the same with the rope. Research. What have we got here? A rug. Okay. Piece of scrap. Research. Here we go. So we've now got a lantern so we can see over night time, a medium-sized crop plot, and a bucket. I'm not quite sure what you use the bucket for. Any tips or any ideas if any of you guys have played this game? We're all ears, so let us know. Any ideas or anything that you know that we don't, feel free to put those in the comments down below. So here we go, just repairing up the raft from another vicious shark attack. There we go, we get this bit of plastic here. So we've started researching a bit more. I managed to put a... Is this a stone? Yeah, put a stone in there. So we can now actually make ourselves some slightly better tools. We can make ourselves a stone arrow now. Here's old Toothy, and we're coming into the night time once again. These days do not last very long. Oh, hello. We've fallen ourselves into the water, and Toothy's just taken a bite out of my bum. Cheeky little bugger. So I just need to get one more bit of plastic, and then I can build ourselves some storage, because storage is a bit of an issue in this game. So there we go. So we make small storage now, craft that. Now we can place that down over here, and both of us can use that storage. So I've got a blueprint I'm going to put in there, but look how small the storage is. I've actually got a beetroot, so I'm going to cook up in a second.
Let's get a garden going as soon as possible. Got seeds here. Now I don't know about these blueprints if we need to keep them, but we'll keep them for now.
May as well keep them. Yeah, that for the second. Oh, I've fallen into the sea again. Toothy, stay away from me. Oh, and he got me again. Right, so we've got an island over there. Got an island coming towards us, so we're going to try and get ourselves a load of resources, build ourselves an anchor, and then in the morning we can come back, show you guys this island. So guys, I know it's a little bit dark here, but we're heading straight towards this island. We have made ourselves a little sail, which is helping. So I've got to put down this anchor. Now these anchors are one-time use this early in the game. So I've put that down there, and I can pick him up now and throw him off the side. So that is now going to anchor us to this island. So in the morning, we're going to go and do a bit of exploring. So the sun rises once again, and we're right next to a beautiful island. Now the shark did bite me a couple of times, but we are anchored up here. So let's go onto the island and have a little look around. What have we got here for us? So these flowers, we're not going to pick them up at the moment because most of them are used for making paint, I believe. If any of you guys know any differently, then please let us know. We want to build an axe so we can take down some of these trees. Oh, we have got a way up to the top part of this island, I believe, going up this log here. A bit like an adventure playground. Oh, we got some watermelons, good stuff. Red flower over here. We've got a few more trees over here. We've got a black flower as well. Now, can we build an axe? So we need a few more stones and a few more ropes. So we can build the ropes just like that. That's a nice little feature on this game, being able to press on this plus sign for what you need. I've got one stone. I need two more. You got some stone?
Take that one.
There we go. And there we go. So we can craft ourselves a nice little axe here. So let's start taking down some of these palm trees. There's the one downside, we got a coconut. One downside to being close to an island like this is that we don't get any debris at all floating past us. So you've got to make sure that you've got plenty of resources before you come here. And we got ourselves some nice seeds here as well. So what seeds are those? Palm seeds. So you can grow your own trees on your raft, and you can make big enough farm plots. So let's get to the top of the world here. So you can see all the debris out there. It does not come very close to the island. We got a few more trees that we can take advantage of here. Then we'll show you the next little part, which is underneath the island. So can you make any shark bait over there, Supercule?
I'll have a look. Shark bait.
So,
got the fish, I just need one rope.
okay, I can give you rope.
Yeah, one rope and I'll make some shark bait. Keep him out your way.
Good stuff. So we've got ourselves, let's have a look. We've got ourselves a couple of mangoes here. So, in fact, I'm just going to come down and give you a load of trees. Here we go. So if you take there's 19 palm leaves for you there. You make yourself some rope. Quickly get myself some more fish. If you make yourself the fish bait over there, the shark bait, and throw him far out into the water, I'll go in to the water and do some digging. So there we go. So the shark bait's out there. Now, as soon as the shark comes and eats it, there we go. He's eating that. We can now dive into the water using our hooks. Start getting ourselves some stuff here. So we need this scrap metal. So you just use your hook. With the scrap metal, we can make nails. Right, that's one hook dead. But I did make myself a second one. Got to be careful with your old oxygen levels when you're in here. So there we go. I believe this is sandstone. Yep, there's a sandstone. And we got some clay here as well. So we make bricks and we can make a forge as well. I believe it's called a smelter in this. So what else have we got here? We haven't got long before that bait will be totally used. So we've got some more scrap down here. But you can only get most of this stuff. That's an island. So when you get to an island, you want to be as efficient as possible and get as much of this as you can. Oh, I've got a giant clam over here. Oh, I'm about to drown. Oxygen. I want to come back down in the same place because there's still more resources there.
Ah, shark just got me.
Oh, he hasn't killed you, has he?
No, but just watch out.
Now you can build yourself like a some bottles to give yourself extra oxygen, and you can make fins as well, which means you can swim faster because the better items are lower down. Oh, hello. I've just been bitten. You can spear the shark under the water. You've got to get the timing just right for that. So should we pick up this anchor and get ourselves back off onto the high seas?
Let's do it.
Right, there we go. So we just press E here. And there we go. That's the anchor gone. You can build a bigger anchor that does last. That you can continuously put down. So there we go. Made ourselves a nail. Let's put that into the research table. There we go. So we've now got a scarecrow.
Keep the birds away.
Yeah, I want to build. Oh, hello. 2 fees here. He must be nearly dead soon, surely. I want to build some of these nets. Now, what do we need to put in to research these nets? Ah, here we go. So we can already learn it. There we go. There's some things at the top. We can press learn. Brilliant. So if I grab all my... Here we go. So collection nets. We need to make some rope. There we go. So I'm out of rope, but I've made our first collection net. Now this we can just put on the side of the raft like this. Perfect.
Just research the clay bowl.
Oh, good stuff. So we want to protect this by putting planks, bit of the raft around it because obviously that was expensive to make and we don't want to get that eaten out by the shark. But that will now collect any scrap. So have you got us aiming towards the scrap again? Get myself some more water.
There's some wood. Totally out with the planks.
So because there's two of us playing, what we've done is we've made one of us in charge of the water, one of us in charge of the cooking, just so we can sort of spread the responsibilities up. Now, do you have any more of those palm leaves?
We're not actually facing the right way to get much of this loot.
No, I think we're going to have to spin this ship around. So I'm just going to be trying to make as many of these collection nets as possible. That's my next aim in the game. There we go, beautiful.
So the beginning of the game is a bit of a grind.
Yeah, it is a bit of a grind to get yourself started. The game does get quite in depth though. There's bears in the game. Not zombie bears, but there is bears. I say there's other ships you can go onto. So will that net get it? Oh, nearly.
Grabbed it.
Stuff, make ourselves a bit more rope. See, there you go. The net's managed to grab both of those. It does have a bit of a bigger catchment area, which is nice. And I can now just collect that out of there, so I'm not using the durability of my hook. So here we go, guys. Another beautiful sunrise in the morning here. And I've made ourselves a couple of beds now, because you've both got to be sleeping to sleep through the night time. So now we can actually sleep through the night time. And the other good thing about a bed is if one of you dies, you can actually pick him up and place him on the bed so you don't lose all your stuff, because there's no backpack or anything like this in this game. When you die, you lose everything. So that's a really good thing there. Good little tip there. If one of you dies, pick him up, lob him on the bed, and you should be A-okay. So I want to build myself another one of these nets. So let's bring that down here. Get another net going over here. Yeah, I think they're good. You can get away with placing them every other block at the beginning of the game. And it will still catch most things for you. There we go. That was a good barrel, that. So we need to make ourselves another plastic hook as well, because ours is about to die, as you can see. Our hunger has been a bit of an issue so far for me in the game. But our thirst seems to be doing rather well. Oh, I saw you. Toothy.
He must be ready to die. Yep.
Yeah, there he is. So we can jump into the water and press E and pick up all of his body. There we go. Beautiful. Get back to our raft before we find ourselves homeless. So it's good to do that around an island, because if you do that around an island, then he takes a few minutes to respawn back into the game. So we know we're going to be free now for a few minutes, but unfortunately we're not near an island. But as you can see, we've got a shark's head and we've got some meat that we can cook. So I'm going to put the meat straight onto the grill.
Yeah, because I'm about to starve out.
And you can actually put clothes into this game, so we can actually put a shark's head on and actually wear the shark's head. But I find that more annoying than anything else, so we're going to take that shark's head straight back off. So as you can see, Supercule's left me an area here for another net. So how close are we to building another net? We need to make a bit more rope. So let's carry on grabbing these palm leaves. Everything else that comes past us. Here we go. Oh, I can see a ship out there in the distance.
Oh.
Now the ships are a tricky one. They start sinking as soon as you go onto them. That's my hook gone. Let's bring the other one down, our new one. The more you can pick up off the side of the raft like that, the better. So how close are we now? A little bit more. We need 3 more bits of rope. Hopefully this barrel over here is going to be good for us.
I'll give you some leaves.
Yeah, if you've got some spare leaves, that would be good.
Yeah, take my leaves.
Good stuff. Right, let's build ourselves a bit more rope. There we go. So we've got another net here. Now I'm going to put this one over here. So we've got a net at each angle. And we'll start filling in all of these gaps. Right, we need to put some more planks down because the steak takes a lot of cooking. So we need to get some more.
My health's starting to deplete.
Your health or your food?
My health.
Oh.
It's starting to deplete. I have nothing in my food bar now.
Okay, well you can have that shark steak as soon as he's available. We've got a clam here. I don't know what can we do with a clam. Let's put that into research. So you do lose one thing every single time you put it in. So we can now make a bird's nest. Now you can kill the birds in this game. So if you put down like a farm plot, seagulls, which are up there somewhere, there he is. A couple of them will come down. You can actually kill them and eat them. So there you go. You got yourself a shark steak there. I'm going to work on my thirst a little bit, and there we go. 2 feet is back. The shark is back. So he's not out for that long. Like I say, if you can kill him on an island, then you're doing really good, because then you don't need to use the fish bait, shark bait, as much. Now, what direction are we heading? Because we seem to don't seem to have any loot by us anymore.
No, we're coming up on this little raft here. Plus, there's an island in the distance.
There's the raft there, yeah. So like I say, the raft, we've got a bit of repairing to do over here. So, click on the repair button down here. There we go, that's him all fixed back up. So, when you jump onto... we got a raft and we've got ourselves an island there. So the raft, when you jump onto it, will automatically start sinking. But the good thing about the raft is there will be a box, there will be a container on there with some good loot. I'm now getting very hungry. So put some more wood on there. So how many shark steaks did you manage to get?
I've got 2 more.
Oh, brilliant. So I got 1 piece of meat and Supercule managed to get 3.
What? 3. Got.
Yeah, so that's 4 bits of meat in total, which is very good. And later in the game, we can build ourselves a bigger sort of barbecue here as well, where you can cook 3 steaks at a time. So at the moment, the beginning of the game is quite a grind. A lot of it's to do with the water and your food, but that does become a lot easier as the game goes on. There is a water purifier later in the game, which is a bit more automatic for you as well. And there we go. I have this shark steak now. So you see that's put me to halfway up now. Put a few planks in there. Oh, I did make it overnight. I forgot to show you guys a brick. So that's just clay and sand. And we can place this down now. There we go. And that's now out in the sun. Because we must be in a tropical area somewhere here. Because it never seems to be raining too much. You do get storms in the game. That is one thing to note. We do get storms. We don't seem to have seen one as of yet.
Not really getting any closer to this island.
No, he might be might be going in a different direction.
aren't you?
Yes, there is a paddle that you can craft. Fortunately, I don't. I can have the rope. I don't have the wood. I'm all out of planks because I keep feeding the fires of all of this lot. So Supercule's built himself a little paddle here, and he's actually doing a bloody good job. Oh, 2 feet. Right, I'm on shark duty. There we go. That's sorted him out. I can't actually repair that because I'm out of planks. So I'm going to just watch him row over here. And I'm actually getting quite close. So we're going to get ourselves over to this raft. And then we're going to head towards that island over there. So you've got to be fast on these. The loot we can see there is on the bottom level of this one. So I'm going to jump myself over in that direction while he paddles towards us. Jumped at totally the wrong time. Here we go. So there we go. Picked up the crate, and as you can see, we've started. There we go. It's now sinking, so it must think I'm too fat, and it started capsizing. But what did we find? Got a potato, we've got ourselves some more nails, we've got a hinge, brilliant. So now we can put the hinge into our research table and learn a bit more about the hinge. There we go, so we've actually got a large crop plot, and I believe we can build trees in that, and a large storage. That's 2 more great things, so we head towards this island now. So that's where we're going to leave it for today, guys. As always, a big thumbs up on the episode if you've enjoyed it. Let us know if you want us to carry on doing this. If you guys have played this game or watched other people play this game, any tips would be more than gratefully received. So that's all from us, guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take it easy.